Living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you niggas.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3,
4.
1, 2.
My name is John Simone Thomas. I go by Simone down here in Savannah. Well, everywhere now, that's where I go by. I am currently going to Georgia Southern University in Savannah, Georgia, and I major in IT and cybersecurity. That shit's not easy. And I also model on the side. I just now started taking it seriously this year. I was taking it seriously last year too, but I'm really taking it seriously. You can tell by the quality of my pictures, we drastically increased. But it's something my friends have helped me do and learn because they saw something in me that I didn't see at the time. And it was even funny enough when I was dating this girl named Robin back in high school. She would always tell me, yo, you should be a model, you should be a model. I'm like, man, what the fuck? You know, like, get out of my face, get out of here. But flash forward, what? That was about 6 years ago. Damn, that's a long time ago. But yeah, it's about 6 years ago now, and I'm doing it, and I'm trying to get signed. So whoever looking at this and, you know, think I look good, hit me up. More modeling. We did that photo shoot for Hip Hop Reps. You guys will see it. It's great. When we were up there on top of that luxury hotel, and the sun was setting, we had drinks, we were vibing like really hard, and I looked like a rock star, clean guy. And folks were just looking, and I feel like me having that, you know, that energy and that look around me, one brought attention to all of us. So it's like, yo, what are they up to? And it's like, damn, it's like having that setting and that thing, we're really just doing what we love and just like harnessing that energy of like producing a product. Just like having that, I think that was the first step into the direction of me living my best life. So it's like, damn, this is great. This is like, I have to keep doing this. It's for me to experience, because this was just like, to me, just a taste. So it was like, damn, if I do this every day for the rest of my life, I could literally make something that I love turn into something that provides me, like, you know, comfort, and so I can be able to support my family, or maybe even more than just support them. Like, they can literally like do what they want. A weirdly cool moment. I was in middle school, 7th grade, and I was like, you know, I'm small now, but you know, obviously in 7th grade, a man had no meat on his bones, right? So I was playing kickball with my classmates in the gym because it was raining outside. So our team is losing. Class is almost over, which means the game's almost over, and they're all worried about, you know, how they're gonna win, how we're gonna come back. And I was like, yo, let me play. And they were like, nah. I was like, all right, whatever. You know, I was upset. Kicking my shoes around. But then I think my teacher was like, hey, you need to play for their team because some other kid has to sit out. So I was like, word, okay. So it was my turn up too, perfect. So literally 3 minutes left in class. I walk up to the base. I don't know, we were down 5 maybe. And dude rolls it, I kick it. Didn't even look where the ball was going. I just looked. I saw it go up, and then I was running. And then as I was running, all I could hear was, because we in the gym, and you hear that mean your shit did hit the net. And I was like, everybody was like, yo, oh my God, this kid really kicked the ball inside the basketball net. And the teacher was like, yo, they win automatically. Like, cause no one does that. And so I was like, ha, you didn't want to put me in the game. I'm in the game now, and we win cause of me. You know, it's like the ultimate feeling. And I was very proud of myself that day. I went to the next class, but with a big ass smile on my face, like, yeah, I'm that guy. Pick me for every kickball tournament or whatever. I got you. I love the internet. That shit's so cool. and we can literally learn anything on the internet. If people saw it as what it really is, college would be gone. Because if you think about it, we're only really teaching each other. Yeah, because of that simple fact that I can talk to someone in Asia even if I don't fucking know what he's saying. Like, it's the fact that's like, yo, this dude in Japan, that's lit. Or this dude's in France or Mexico. So having the ability to connect and experience stuff, because I have a lot of stories about from Call of Duty where I would like have my clan. I used to be a big Call of Duty fan. I had ran a clan. It was cool, but it was stressful. But during those moments, it was like we were in tournaments and stuff online. We would have like genuine moments together, and all of us would be laughing, and like none of us would even know. Like, we don't know each other for real. Like, it's a little over the internet. But the fact that we're able to make a joke about something small, or just look at something happen, all of us laugh at it together, and we're all across the world. So it's like, damn, I'm literally sharing a moment with people I would probably never see, but the fact that I'm sharing this moment is pretty dope. I retweeted someone today that was saying that black people think that having to struggle, go through that pain is the only way to learn lessons in life. I don't think so. I personally went through a lot of like loss and stuff in my life and went through that emotional ordeal. I want to say I don't think it actually matters, because I kind of feel like if a person is really observing and really wanted to be good at something, you know, they would take note of the fact that, hey, this dude right here did it before me and he's hurting right now. Let me find out what happened so I can learn something from him, and so I don't have to make that same mistake he made. So I feel like if people actually studied, they would know what to do, what not to do. So it's like when, you know, I model, I look at someone's, like, you know, poses and stuff just to get a, like, see where I want to go, see if I want to take it that far or not. Some are good, some are bad. It's like, you know, it's like, okay, well, I seen that guy do that and I see what kind of reaction he got from it, so I might not do it as like he did. So it's like, move on along. If people get the opportunity to study life and study the ones that came before them, like parents or just people who are just older than them, and just get their advice on stuff, I'm pretty sure it will help you along the way. I find meaning in life when I'm helping others. When I'm doing anything to not just better myself, but doing it for the well-being of those around me. Because I just feel like there's so many of us on this earth, and we should all take care of one another. And when you're taking care of someone or doing something good for someone else without any strings attached, I feel like that's life. Like, you're exchanging life energy with someone else, because you never know when it's like what someone's going through, and it's like, yo, you just saying, yo, dude, your shoes are dope as fuck. You can literally brighten that whole man, change his whole day into like better, and just off that one compliment. So it's like, damn, if I can tell this dude or that girl like their hair looks good, their shoes look good, or their makeup's on point, shit, why not? Everyone wants to feel good. Everyone wants to be good. So it's like, if I'm able to either give them someone a small compliment, help them buy lunch, or just give them a place to stay for the night, shit, I think that's it. I've been working for Enterprise for the past 3 years, and, well, 2 years, take that back, it'll be 3 years next year. But anyway, when I started doing this, I was working there, and I would tell my coworkers I do it, and at first they took it as a joke, and you know, of course I brushed it off, so they don't know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna do me. And so as time went on, they started seeing like my pictures and stuff, they'll be like, yo, bro, that's dope. Like, I always wanted to do something like that. And seeing, I started to see like a change in their attitude towards me. They were more like, damn, he really about his shit. Like, he really ain't just talking shit, he really doing something. And the fact that me doing something that a lot of black men feel somewhat uncomfortable to doing, because it's like really you exposing yourself and you putting yourself in a different position, and not just like, you know, physically but mentally, because you're like, I don't know, you're just being yourself. Like, and it's like a lot of people are honestly, you know, fake because they want to fit in so bad, so they lose themselves. And so them seeing that what I'm doing is really just me expressing who I am, I would see them trying to do that too. In conversation, them wanting to learn more about modeling, or just wanting to be more like receptive to the idea of people knowing who they really were. And I love that shit. Just seeing them was like, yo, just seeing them, like seeing some of my coworkers just like change how they dress, and it'll like resemble how I dress. I never said anything because that's just weird, that's rude, but it's the fact that I see it, and I'm like, okay, I see you taking a page of my book, what? It's cool. You know what's on my heart, man? I don't understand why or how. Well, I understand it, but I'm trying to figure out how people truly like establish a long distance relationship without having, like, I know there's like some ways there's some suffering in it because of the fact that distance, and we never know like who our significant others are running into throughout the day, because at one point in time we ran into them. So it's like that minor worrying about like, oh, I hope she's straight, you know, and I'm pretty sure mine is like, yo, I hope he's straight on his end too. Especially, I'm not trying to say I'm the finest guy in the world, but as of recently, I have like women have started looking at me more. So it's like, oh shit, that's cool. But it's like, damn, I gotta make sure that's straight, so I know where my head is. So it's like, you know, pushing away temptation, and it's like, I'm doing that. Hope she's doing that. So it's like, that's weird. And I applaud people who can make it work. I feel like I can make it work too. That's crazy. You're in a low-life relationship with someone that's 400 plus miles away from you, and that's minuscule. Because you know, Atlanta from Savannah is a very small distance. And I like it too because it really teaches me like, you know, self-discipline and stuff like that. So it's like, that's dope. It gives me space so I can actually concentrate more on what I'm doing in my everyday life without having to constantly worry about what is she eating, is she sleeping, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit we put on our significant others sometimes. Yeah. Is there anything else in my heart? Anything else in your heart, bro? How come in a relationship, if the woman's upset, the whole house is upset, but if the man is upset, the house don't even fucking make a noise? You feel me? That's some bullshit. I'm like, aren't not my feelings valid too, nigga? But women sometimes kind of come off as like they can do no wrong. Like, yeah, you can. It's like, I know men are fucked up. We are. I get it. But I feel like women should be like, yo, bro, like, yo, sis, we ain't shit. Which is also leads me to other things on my heart. Loving hip hop, all that bullshit, that's bullshit. And the fact that my significant other fucking watching that shit, it's just irritating. It's like, bro, you watch these women over here really like degrade themselves, and they're probably not even trying to like really degrade themselves. The fact that where the camera is at a certain time, catching certain shit, and the whole world probably thinks black women are like that. So it's like, damn, that's fucked up, because now I have to like not only fight you from absorbing that shit, but I also have to fight that white person over there who's thinking that, oh, I can say whatever about a black woman because this is what they, you know, that's what they see. So they think it's like, well, they don't take themselves seriously, why should I? So it's like, I got 2 battles to fight now because people want to watch black women on TV yell at each other. And those black men who don't get enough focus, obviously the show's about the women, you know, because they fine most of the time. But that's it. But yeah, I think that's on my heart. That's it.